Joshua Bassett, an artist we love on this channel. Josh has just released 3 new songs. They're kind of like a trilogy, and videos for each song. And they seem to address some things that went on a little while ago.
Yeah, Josh seems to be getting into some things.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. You know, there are always 2 sides to a story. And here on this channel, we think both sides should always be heard.
For the most part, you know, he was silent during all of the drama.
He was.
You know? And I read that at the time, he felt that he shouldn't say anything because it's kind of like a losing battle, or it'd be impossible for people to really like hear what he had to say.
Which
I also
makes
think
sense.
there was a part of him that may have been like, I'm gonna let you have your moment and say your truth because everybody is, you know, entitled to that. And so I do kind of like how this is coming later, kind of like the aftermath, where he can say, well, this is from my perspective what happened. I think that you have to respect that. I feel like what a lot of people don't know is during that whole debacle, Josh was battling for his life. You know, he was in the hospital, and the death threats, the harassment, never gonna agree with that.
No.
Never gonna sit here and say it's understandable or okay.
It's
not at all, especially when nobody has any idea what really happened.
It's all for interpretation.
Everything, and I think both artists have kind of done that on purpose, left things up to interpretation, haven't confirmed really nor denied. Some things, you know, some storylines ran. You can't expect somebody not to say, well, hey, this is another leg of what happened. So, you know, drama aside, we're gonna listen to the music. We're gonna listen to the story being told. Everybody likes a little drama. Everybody likes a little tea. But keep it respectful in the comments. No hate. We don't really tolerate that over here. It's one thing to be passionate about your favorite artist. It's another to be hateful. So,
but before we get started, we just wanted to let you guys know that we have launched our Patreon, and over there you can find the Joshua Bassett EP edited, EP reaction, and the full-length reaction.
For some reason it was blocked.
For some reason it was blocked,
and I don't know why.
And this one particular subscriber, sorry, I don't remember, you know, the username, kept asking where is it, and we were like, it's coming on a different platform, on a different platform, and now it's out for your enjoyment. So make sure to go check that out. Crisis.
My label said to never waste a crisis, and here I am, guitar in my hand, in the middle of one.
Okay.
And honestly, I didn't want to write this. Still holding back, still wanna run. And if you get to tell your truth, and so do I
like that melody.
And it's cool if you want me to play the bad guy, but don't you dare act like I didn't love you. Half the shit you're saying's only half true. Messing with my life is a career move.
Okay.
Oh, my man said messing with my life is a career move.
Alright. So, couple things so far. One, I love this scenery.
I do too.
I love this little suit.
And his suit matches the sunset.
Definitely.
Like, that's cool.
But I like how they panned out and we saw, I guess, what is being implied to be the label.
Yeah.
Kind of like saying cut when they say cut. It looks like a show almost.
Yeah.
And here Josh is kind of in the middle of it. I love that lyric about being in the middle of one right now with the guitar in his hand. Like, it happened anyway. We're not wasting a crisis here. I'm liking this a lot.
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder why you won't make it end. Guess you would never dare to waste a crisis. My mama called cause she heard I got death threats. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I wish that I could open my eyes and the night may be over. For the headlines, but don't you dare act like I didn't love you.
Hey!
Don't go thinking that I didn't hurt too. Don't you ever wonder if I'm okay after all you put me through. Guess you would never dare to waste a crisis. Weren't you the one who left in the first place? Weren't you the one who called things off? Was it an act to love me or an act to hate me? Don't you dare act like I didn't love you. Don't go thinking that I didn't hurt too. a career move. I can't help but wonder why you won't make it in. But you would never dare to waste a crisis.
Huh.
I feel
Okay, what do we feel?
that it was respectful, it was honest, and it was fair.
Okay.
Half the shit you're saying is only half true. I like that line because it feels like a sense of accountability.
Right,
Didn't say none of what you're saying
I'm glad
is true.
that he is... See, if this was a song where he was debunking
Right.
everything that, she has stated, I think I would have a problem with it because, a relationship is a two-way street.
But also says,
There's still truths on my end.
even if it wasn't you, even if you didn't want to say it was you,
Right.
there was a narrative that ran here that wasn't put to an end. That kind of dug my name into the ground.
Right.
And flipped my life upside down.
Right. That
Essentially,
is very
our personal business, our situation
true. was
put out there, and artists do that all the time. However, I feel like this took a different turn that kind of got out of control. A lot of fans, it's mentioned, to death threats, got out of hand a little bit.
Yeah.
So I admire the fact that he's speaking out about it in a way that blames his label, blames the public, but also kind of asks questions rather than accusing.
And I feel like that's only fair. And again, because let's just be real, we know this is about Olivia Rodrigo, so being that we have reacted to Olivia and we are big fans of Olivia, but also fans of Joshua, I do appreciate that they don't force to pick a side. It's just hear me out and hear me out.
Yeah, I think that there is...
And I think that's very healthy.
I like how it's a direct message to her, though, as well. It's kind of indirect, but it's also direct. Don't go thinking that I didn't hurt, too, because I feel like that happens as well.
Yes,
where things can be presented in a certain way that kind of portrayed him as heartless, I'm not going to lie. Don't you ever wonder if I'm okay after all you put me through? That's another powerful line.
Fair. Because, Olivia posed the same question, and it's fair on her end, too. There are two people that were in this relationship that are hurting at the end of the day, and I feel like that's what people fail to realize, that at the end of the day, they both did love each other, and they both are hurting.
Right.
So, and the best way they know how to put it is to music.
I'm also keeping in mind that this is part of a trilogy. And so these could have been the initial thoughts.
Exactly.
What the next two songs are going to say, I don't know. But these could have been like the initial feelings of like, what's going on right now?
Right, exactly.
Like, we're not talking, things ended, but like, I don't know. This one's interesting. I can see how people would relate to it. I admire the honesty of it. But still, it's hard.
Yeah.
Driveway again. We kissed, but if
Blonde girl.
I was about to say. I was literally. I felt
who we
turned up.
Okay.
I mean, I was
because there was three.
There was three of them.
Felt different. I should have seen it coming. Swore that you only had a crush. Cause I knew rumors could kill. Oh, your secret's safe with me and him and all of our friends you told. Oh, you don't even know I know. Don't worry, cause I'm keeping my mouth closed. Yeah, your secret's safe with me.
Oh, no.
This.
Oh, no. Hold on.
I like this.
Cut it.
I like this. I like this.
Cut the shit.
I like this.
First of all.
And they're running around an empty house, so they're always gonna miss him. Oh, I like this symbolism. That's good symbolism.
But even that line where he says, I knew rumors could kill. I gave you the benefit of the doubt because I know what it is.
To deal with rumors. Oh my goodness, I like this. And the beat is sick.
And everyone else who knows, darling, how could you be so cold? Yeah, your secret's safe with me. I really hope you had your fun. Good for you, fooling everyone. You
Yeah, no.
Look.
And all of my friends you told me.
He's like, why are you not looking at me?
Wait,
everybody knows.
Yeah, because everybody knows.
Cause I'm keeping my mouth closed. And everyone else who knows.
Stop, man.
Wait, I like this one.
Cause I'm keeping my mouth closed.
Didn't we not once?
When you always me stops working, I bet your
When you always
songs
me
won't
stops
sound the same.
Songs won't sound the same.
Truth you can't deny, it changed everything.
Jordan, that's come on now.
You can't hide behind what's clear as day. And all of our friends you told me, oh, you don't even know I know. Cause I'm keeping my mouth closed. Yeah, your secret's safe with me. And everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, your secret's safe with me.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That one hit. Okay, so that was definitely a switch in narrative here.
Yeah, I switched in story because that isn't even what. That went completely off.
But then again, I feel like that can apply to both situations.
I know.
Because there's still.
Oh my goodness.
There's a portion of the Olivia story that we don't know.
No, and there's a portion of the.
And the whole Sabrina story we kind of don't know.
We don't know at all.
So it's like. Because. We gotta be so careful because there are.
I know.
There are situations of gaslighting. There are situations of, taking the narrative away from somebody else to victimize yourself.
Yes.
So we always got to be careful of that. I am seeing this, though, as just saying there's more to the story.
Yes, there is.
And like I said, in Crisis, taking that accountability, I feel like you can take accountability while also saying, hey, that wasn't the whole story. There is more to it, and I have a side as well. I have a different perspective. Not even a different perspective. I have more puzzles, more pieces to the puzzle. You know what I mean?
Of course. I didn't expect that one to be, but the minute we saw that she was blonde,
I was like,
we're getting into the Sabrina story. And I'm glad he touched on it, though, because that was a big thing in their saga.
Yeah.
There's an extra person here.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that they went through that either.
I didn't either.
So,
sonically, though, I loved that.
Yeah,
sonically. That was a great song. It's different for him.
Yeah. It reminds me of Telling Myself.
Yeah, a little bit, actually.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, yeah. So I like that we got a little upbeat something.
Yeah. But now it's time for this.
These sets.
35. I was gonna say.
I don't know what the budget was.
And I like how it's all like in one. It takes place in one
setting almost,
one setting.
right? Yeah, and I like the
that.
dimensions too. It just kind of, I don't know. This is very well put together so far. Scenery is gorgeous, man.
Yeah, I love himself the beach.
I don't know what I did to deserve all this. I don't wanna be rude, but I'm the defensive. But I've been going through it too. And I know you feel used, I know you've been hurt. Anything I did to make you feel worse, I'd take it all back if I could.
More accountability.
Yeah.
And nothing I say will ease the pain. Why must I hurt for you to feel okay? You don't get to take all of me, set me free. And I don't need your apology, let me be.
Who is this man?
Oh, wait, wow, that's beautiful.
What is happening right now?
That's beautiful.
Okay.
Wow.
Don't recognize you, not anymore. You're not the love that I fell for. I've been running away, I've been facing my fears. Tell my mom I'm okay, while I'm holding back tears. It's been a fucking year.
Damn right.
I've been working on me, wasn't sure I'd survive, never felt so weak. And nothing really seemed to help it.
Wow. that so much. Vocals, man.
I hope you know that I still care about you dearly. But I gotta lock the door and throw away the key. I won't ever let you hurt me how you hurt me again. You don't get to take all of me.
I got some strings. Nice.
Wow.
That one right there was powerful.
That's a pretty yeah.
You don't get to take all of me, meaning like you don't get to take control of my whole life persona,
narrative.
image. You don't get to do that.
Yeah.
And set me free from that, because ultimately it's kind of like if you set the fire, you can put it out.
Yes.
Essentially. And that doesn't mean take back everything that you said, but it just means like, hey, acknowledge the role you played in it too, I think is what he's saying.
Yes.
And I think that it's not pointing the finger. It can't be pointing the finger.
No.
Because he's taking accountability while also saying that. It's saying, hey, I own up to what I did.
Yeah.
But can you be honest in saying what you did too?
Right.
I like how this concludes it. It's saying like, you know, I will always love you. I will always care about you.
And I think that's very important to reiterate.
Yeah.
Because it's like, don't think that I hate you.
Right.
That's not it. It's just when you sit back and you think and you ponder, it's like, okay, at some point I have to be set free from this, and I'm just going to use the word narrative.
I really do love this song sonically. I guess I'm just kind of stuck on the meaning of all of it, because even the line of I don't want to be rude or on the defensive, because when you're on the defensive about something, oftentimes it can mean that you're guilty.
Yeah, you're guilty of it.
But you know, in a situation like this where two parties are involved, a lot of times one side can get demonized.
Yes.
And blamed for everything.
Yeah.
But it does take two to tango, so
it does.
It's not for us to say like, hey, oh shit, Olivia, what did you do too? Like,
it's
not
not
to puff
that.
up our chests up at Olivia.
No.
Or even to, we never puffed up our chests at Josh either. I feel like both sides are going to speak from their perspective, and you can't tell somebody, hey, yeah, you can't say that, or being that nobody knows what actually went on, you can't say you're not taking responsibility for this, or you're gaslighting this, or you're not being honest about that.
Yeah, you can't.
I feel like both sides are very valid here.
Yeah.
So when you guys listen, my suggestion would be try to listen from that perspective. Listen from the artist's perspective, and because neither one of them, like we said, invalidated the others.
No, relationships are very subjective.
Right.
And so...
And they are two people.
They're two
young
people.
Figuring out who they are. And, Josh has been honest about exploring even, his self and who he is as a person. So with all of that being taken into account, I feel like at some point you gotta say, we're all human beings, all trying to figure it out. Everyone does make mistakes.
Yeah.
Apparently here, both sides have had their fair share. But aside from the drama aspect, Josh, vocally, really like how he pushes vocal on this song.
Yeah.
Higher note, higher range.
I really
like the variety in each song. I feel like they kind of built as they went along.
Yeah, they did.
It felt like a movie almost.
Yeah.
Right? Like the middle plot was like the, what do they call it? Right, there's a rising action and then the climax.
Yeah, climax and then the resolution.
The choir.
Yes.
That's like, I love a choir.
Yeah,
string,
I love a choir
that.
too.
It just felt so...
Yeah, I did. I'm very impressed, and we're waiting on the album.
Definitely.
The album.
And I just have to once again, like I'm looking at the credits here actually. I don't know, it says the creative direction was Joshua Bassett and Sarah Carpenter.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there, but I was gonna say the scenery, the locations, everything just worked really well together, and it all felt very cohesive.
Yeah.
And so I gotta say, Bravo. I'll give you that.
As always, we'd love to know what you guys thought about these 3 songs. Let us know down below in the comments.
If you enjoyed watching us react, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, that way you know when we upload. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.